guys, welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. Yesterday I got up at about 9 in the morning. I lasted until tech help came home from work, and then I just passed out and slept from 2 o'clock till 3 o'clock this morning. I tell you, fibro and heat does not go together, but I feel sort of normal for 5 minutes. I thought I'd do Where to Put Your Money, a pro designer's guide to high-end decor. It would have to be high-end, wouldn't it?
Hey guys, Tracy's here.
Oh God, you're ridiculous. Tracy's here. Really? Why is it so quiet? Is it her end or my end?
I'm there to Wilmington. She's coming to Wichita next.
So we have been...
Train don't go through Wichita. Sorry, it's a film quote in case you didn't know. Is this Lisa's house? Is this John's room?
already to my house. We've already eaten lunch. Got our Diet Coke for the afternoon. She zoomed around my house. We did a bunch of stuff. So we've been rained on. Our makeup is...
We're sweaty.
Umber fucking Rella, woman.
Sweaty, wet, all that. So it's only that I love today.
I wanted to get to your questions. Thank you so much for submitting your questions. So I have sent them to Tracy, and she's going to answer as many as possible.
Okay, how to get that designer feeling without looking staged. Cohesive, but still with character. Don't buy everything new. And when you're on vacation, bring home important artifacts. Not souvenirs, artifacts. I just went to Montana and
What's she fucking nodding and smiling at? The only artifact she brings back from travel is fucking designer handbags. Fucking nodding and grinning with her mouth wide open like a complete dope.
I'll put the picture, Eddie. Oh, I bought a real Indian headdress made by a Navajo woman. Okay,
wow.
It's extreme, but buy real things from locations that you go. Antique stores, thrift stores. Don't have everything brand new. Bring in character by aged items.
Yeah.
Or authentic items from other places where you don't live.
And they're so sentimental because then you'll always remember that with your soul rays. Always.
I have the head to hang it, and I'm gonna hang it when I get home.
And your jackalope.
And my jackalope. I got a little jackalope. Let's see, what pieces to...
Sounds like Tracy's got a house full of dead things. No thanks. I like the headdress though. That's beautiful. But I'm not sure I'd actually buy one. I might buy a picture of a Navajo with their headdress on and display the picture, but not buy. Do you know what I mean? Anyhow.
Invest in, and what can I do low budget? Another good one. Spend money on your upholstery. The upholstery pieces in your house are worth every penny. If you can afford it, get custom. If you can't, just get living spaces, all modern, the retail stores, and then also case goods are kind of expensive. And by that, I mean the big cabinets, your coffee table, your end tables. You can save money on accessories and lamps.
Like even this sofa, the first thing she said in this hotel.
Yeah, it is. This is a beautiful mohair.
Yeah, you can feel it.
Oh, they're in a hotel.
Like we just moved it up to be able to smell, and it was so heavy. This is like solid.
This is real.
Wood. You can just...
Upholstery's expensive on this. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So it's not that fancy one, but it's so nice. High quality. And
Yeah, maybe you could learn that, Lisa. Hey, not everything has to be fancy looking to be nice.
We were just talking today about my Utopia sofa. That is like
a good one.
Good bang for your buck.
And that's not that expensive. In all things considered,
yeah,
that's a good one. Utopia sofa from Living Spaces. Okay, what color or style setup is best for small rooms? You're not going to believe it, but dark. The smaller the room, the darker the paint. If you're trying to create a moment. Not if it's, something like an entry, you're not going to want that. But the rule is like, let's just say you had a small library that's like 10 by 10.
A small dark library's cool because you're like, sorry, my eyes are killing me today. a small dark library's cosy, isn't it? You know, you just sort of snuggle in there with a book. Not that I can read books anymore, but I would have loved something like that back in the day.
Do it black, deep plum, emerald green, a deep saturated blue. It's counterintuitive, but it's true. Darker makes the room feel bigger.
What are your favorite dark paint colors?
Okay, black fox, iron ore. I use caviar for my black. I love dovetail. I love gauntlet gray, urbane bronze. The list goes on. I only do Sherwin-Williams, so that's what I know the best.
Okay.
But it really creates a moment if you specifically do a very saturated, drenched paint in a small space. You'd be surprised. It really is phenomenal.
Yeah, it does kind of create depth.
It does.
Oh, listen to her. Oh, it does kind of create like she knows what she's fucking talking about. Please.
Okay, how to help you hone in on your true style. Goodness.
She did this with me.
Goodness, it took us a while.
Yeah.
But once you get it, you get it. So Lisa is a high contrast Parisian apartment with a side of vintage. That's what
And
you
beachy.
well, and yeah, because of our location, we've done some really cool
So
things.
like cookeries and stuff like that. But yeah, when I find
She. Stop saying she. When Tracy, is that her name? When Tracy did this. It's not difficult to say the person's fucking name, Lisa. Rude.
finally just asked her, what is it? And she said, you like high contrast. And it's like, as soon as I knew that, I saw it in everything that I like. That's why I like black and white photos. I like black and white art. I love vintage. Yes, I love Parisian. Yeah.
Vintage my ass. Where's vintage in your house?
So the way to hone in is to look at a lot of inspo, movies, magazines, parade of homes in your area. If you see a house that you love, the outside that's for sale, go in and look at it on open houses. Open houses are fun. I used to go to open houses a lot when I was first getting started just to see what everybody else did. Just notice things around you and it'll eventually all come together.
Yeah. There's paint colors in general and
You sent her the questions so that she could answer them herself, and now you're interfering.
accent walls.
Okay, I am not a fan of accent walls, but you might be. And if you do, you're going to want to put the accent wall on the furthest from where you're at. Okay, so if you walk in the front door, you're going to want your accent wall to be the farthest away. If you're doing it in a bedroom, again, it's the furthest wall away.
What about like my accent wall that you got me to do the black?
Okay, well that's different because they're gonna say that I know. That's a standout wall that comes out into the roof. And so that's like its own moment. So why I had her paint it that color is because I'm trying to get that to
Look at her. She's doing the same thing she did with Brooke. She so desperately wants to fucking talk and talk over this woman and say that she knows more and be the centre of attention. It is driving her fucking insane. Watch her mouth.
say that I know. That's a standout wall that comes out into the roof. And so that's like its
There.
own moment. So why I had her paint it that color is because I'm trying to get that to be its own thing. I didn't want it to be, because it's doorway, fireplace, doorway, or hall on either side. So I wanted that spot to be a little standalone. But in terms of paint colors, it depends, because some people want their paint color to be part of the color story of the room, but most of the time people want their paint to go away and just be on the wall,
Yeah.
but not be competing. Agreeable gray.
Yeah.
Agreeable gray. There's a million colors. Just go on Pinterest and look at rooms that have been painted the colors that you're thinking, and don't get crazy. Stick with what works, because it's expensive to have to redo it. So don't be getting crazy with your paint colors.
Yeah.
Stick with like the design.
I'm sorry, painting's the cheapest part of it. The furniture and all the rest of it's what costs. I painted the entire house myself when I was well. Not well anymore. I just went in and bought tins of paint that I liked the colour of and painted. The sitting room took fucking forever. I remember I had squares of different colours up on the wall. And Jed was like, when are you going to pick one? And it's like, this is a fucking thing. It takes time. You can't just pick one. Anyway, I was happy with the one that I did in the end. But yeah, I don't think, unless you're paying someone to paint, then that's a different story.
Like, it's so easy to find designers' colors, but agreeable gray is agreeable. We can all agree. Yeah, we can all agree.
Okay.
Okay, let's
Stop telling her what to answer. She just can't let go, can she? Can't fucking let go.
Let's see. How do you know with what goes with what and what doesn't? So lost.
I think everything goes together. It's all about scale, the size, the scale, the texture, the color. You can make anything work together. Lisa knows my house. My house is eclectic, capitalized, underlined with 3 exclamation points. Well, I'm putting an Indian headdress in my bar. And so everything does go together if you love it. Everything does go together.
Oh, I like that. That's huge. That must have cost her a fortune.
What you're going to want is a unifying piece throughout. Lisa's color is black fox on her doors, which is why we painted the fireplace wall, and we're going to paint her dining room black fox. So it's a unifying thread throughout. That unifying thread throughout could be all ceramic lamps. It could be your artwork, as long as there's a thread.
She's going to paint her dining room black, where she records her videos. That'll be interesting.
That pulls it all together throughout. My thread is at my house is I have all Turkish rugs. So in every room I have Turkish rugs. In my kitchen, I have a living room in my kitchen, a kitchen in my main, in my bedroom, in my bathroom, I do Turkish rugs. So that's my thread.
You've got a kitchen in your bedroom, did you say?
Lisa's thread is art. Lisa's thread is art. She does beautiful beach art in her house. And so that would be her design.
I think too, like when we were redoing my upstairs today, we were pulling stuff out of my closet, stuff I've had from my old house. I think when you buy stuff that you authentically like, it somehow just all starts going together because you're buying what you like.
100%.
So because I've always liked that beachy.
I don't like her home, Tracy's home, to me looks like a show home. I don't like the idea of a show home. I like a home to be comfortable. Yeah, you've got your things in it that you like and you want it to look better than next door or whatever, but it's you. It's what you like, what you do, what you have. And I don't follow rules. I remember when we just moved it, well, we just had the kitchen done. After we put in to buy the house and we got the mortgage, we got extra so that we could get the kitchen done. And I painted the kitchen. And in the area where we had a table at the time, I'd put Chinese symbols on the wall for good health and different things about... Was there food ones on there? Anyway. And I couldn't find what I wanted anywhere, so Jed got some mylar. I showed him the picture I wanted and he cut it out, and then I stenciled the wall. And then a neighbour came by, poked her nose in the window and went, "Oh, where did you get your stencil?" I said, "Jed made it." "Oh, can I borrow it?" "No, it's mine, fuck off."
Paris vibe, then all of a sudden it started all going together. And like the peak that we started, we put that around all, and then I had gotten that pink book stand. I was like, look how it goes with that. It's because I like it all, so it's all going to go together.
It's all going to go together.
Don't get what you see
that you think my
people.
Yeah, that you think my man. Yeah, buy what you love. Like whatever is. Oh my God, I love that. Buy it. It's going to work. It's going to work. She is 100% right.
Yeah, and what don't you think there's something too when they say if you're into fashion, you're also going to be into home decor because architecture, clothes, yes,
beauty, and yes, makeup, architecture, design, clothing, movies, magazines. I was telling her I just resubscribed to AD Architectural Digest. I forgot how much I love it. That's a simple $14 subscription.
Yes.
Okay, what is the first item or piece you should start with when designing a room? Sofa. If it's in the bedroom, the bed. Sofa, sofa, sofa. That is because that's what's used the most. That's where your family is going to sit. So I always pick my sofa first. If it's construction, if you're building, your flooring. You pick your flooring first.
That's interesting.
Is it true that everything should have something black? Yes, ma'am. Everything, that's true. Every room should have something black. How do I make my small older home fabulous? Well, a small older home is already fabulous.
Yeah.
I love a small
Embrace
home.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love the perks, love the scale. I mean, that's fabulous.
We were just talking today about having a small, fabulous home. Like getting a small home, but just making everything in it just so.
Every doorknob, every.
That's what Lisa's looking forward to, isn't she? Having a home just for her, where everything she chose and everything's to do with her. Was that her phone that dinged? I'm expecting a phone call, so I've got my phone switched on and it's annoying me already. Oh, they won't be ringing yet. It's only 6:30.
Everything. But to be more specific to help you, how do I make a small older home fabulous? Art, oversized art. We're going to talk about that in a minute. There is a rule, an art rule, which I do not follow. My rule is you get it as big as you can to fit it on the wall. Oversized art, impact, big art, and especially in a small home. Where can we source unique art? Art fairs everywhere. Everybody has art fairs everywhere.
Art fairs, really? Everywhere has art fairs, do they?
Have button art all over the place, but also unique.
It's that face. She's dying to say something. She hates the fact that she's just got to sit there and shut up. Drives her absolutely fucking bonkers, and I love it. I love it.
Unique. I mean, I hate to say it, but HomeGoods sometimes has unique stuff. I mean, HomeGoods is a second place, so they actually do get fabulous stuff. I mean, it comes from all price points. You can find some really cool stuff at HomeGoods. And flea markets, thrift stores. Can you mix gold and silver? Absolutely. The question is can you mix gold and silver accents in the same room? Please do. Please do. Don't pay any attention to metal color. A lot of older women get kind of freaked out about that. I literally don't pay attention to metal color. If I like this faucet that's gold, but I like this knob that's black, no, I wouldn't do more than two. I wouldn't do black, silver, and gold, but 100% hell to the yes.
I saw one up here. Where are you from in Kansas?
Oh,
Why can't you let her answer her own fucking questions?
Wichita. I'm from West Wichita, right outside. I have lived for years in Colwich, which is a small suburb outside Wichita, but then a few years ago we moved into far west Wichita. And I love Kansas City. Any good tips for Zoom podcast? I've done a lot of Zoom rooms. You know what it's all about? Fabulous lamps. Make sure that there are 2 fabulous lamps that come up past your shoulders, so then you have the shades, and then put a piece of art. Usually a mirror won't work because it's reflecting.
Yeah.
It's all about the lamps.
Yeah.
Make sure the height's right. Like, get yourself lined up, but it's all about the lamps in a Zoom room.
Good one.
What I thought we had another one.
So you would see if we.
Look at her! Stop it! Stop it, Lisa. Let her read through them. She just can't, can she?
Lampshade
Oh,
replacements.
you know where I buy shade replacements is lamp stores. Like in Wichita, we have Kansas Lighting. So whatever your lighting store is, I always buy lampshades in there. Now, on Instagram, I'm seeing some pretty fabulous replacement shades. It's kind of a thing right now. Lampshades are in. Over the top, tassels, fabric, pleated, unique shapes. So I'm seeing those a lot. So
Stop it! Look at her. She just can't. Lisa, fucking stop.
tassels, fabric, pleated, unique shapes. So I'm seeing those a lot. So do an Etsy search. There's probably some really cool ones on Etsy. This
Lighting fixtures, that's your specialty.
Yes, lighting.
That's places to look for large lighting
Welchers
for.
You want to talk to him about restoration hardware? If you got some cash, get yourself some restoration hardware.
Gosh, yeah, that's like a soup.
But with the high ceiling, high ceilings are hard.
Like their restaurant is what she's talking about. When we went there, we were just like, we talked about it today. I said that was one of the best lunches, is because the food was good, our waiter was precious, and it was so beautiful.
It
The
was so
atmosphere was just so beautiful.
Well, we left and then came back.
Yeah.
Yeah. But to answer your question, because I really do want to help you, the higher the ceiling, the bigger the chandelier has to be. So like when I think you're talking about a high ceiling, I'm thinking like a 24-foot vault, which I would put like a 64 to 72 inch chandelier. It's going to cost you. Even cheap ones are expensive when you're talking about that size. But, we live in the world of online. So search it with that size and see what you come up with.
Let's see.
Stop it! God, she's so fucking annoying. If I was Tracy, I'd say to her, I thought you said I was supposed to be picking the questions.
Love the art. Any ideas on what budget-friendly designs?
Yeah, you don't.
This is hard.
Times is hard, girl. Times is hard. Lots of places online that sell posters.
Why is Lisa laughing at times is hard? Times are fucking hard. You just have no clue. Stupid woman.
Of original art, and then you can either frame them yourself from those wonderful IKEA frames that everybody loves, or you can cheap out on the art, but then pay to have it professionally framed, which would really be fabulous, but framing is expensive and times is hard. But buy a poster and frame it. No one is going to look at your art and say, is this a poster or is this an original? If it's fabulous, it's fabulous.
Do that one.
Okay, just move.
Do that one. Do that one. She's supposed to be reading the questions, not you.
Moved into an open concept home. How can I make it feel more lived in and not a big bigger things? Those open floor plans are tough because you got to have big mama sofas, big mama chairs. Fill it strategically. Fewer big things, less small things. And then denote the rooms with rugs. Let's talk about rugs real quick, because even if I didn't get these questions, I was going to tell you my most asked questions is rug size. Rug size, get the biggest that you can, but the only rule of a rug, and this is another rule that I follow, all of the pieces of furniture have to be sitting on the rug. Not even a lot. It can be sitting on this much, but all the legs have to be on. Big rugs, oversized rugs are even more popular today. So like if you can get one to fill your room and put all of your furniture on top of the rug, go for it. But rug size, was this the question? Oh.
If you're going to get a big huge rug that fills the room, why wouldn't you just get it carpeted?
Where did I go
It
off?
was about having an open floor plan.
Oh, open floor. Okay, okay. I was talking about that because denote your spaces with rugs. That gives you an automatic.
She had to do that with me.
Yeah. Okay. When I first met her, she refused to buy rugs. She would not put a rug down. And I finally said, I'm begging you. Put one rug down, and she's never looked.
Yeah. I was anti-rug. I was just so over it, but it does make a...
And believe it or not, she's not that thrilled with pillows. We had to work on our pillow situation too. And just a minute ago, she put a pillow away that I got out.
She said, how do you like this? I said, everything's good without pillows. She said, okay, check it away.
Let's see. Advice. We did that. Favorite stores and website for statement pieces. And well, Lisa's getting ready. Okay, Oliver Gal has statement art.
Gorgeous.
Gosh, the list goes on. I might
Jonathan Adler.
Hit
One of the sales. Like that one.
They do 25 and 30% off. Furbish Studio has cute stuff. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Even Anthropologie has amazing home stuff.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of really cute stuff on Anthropologie lately. Internet, go search it out. Love that art. Okay, timeline. Favorite stores and websites. Did we get everything? Let's see. Furniture placement. We are guilty of having just along the walls, y'all. That makes you a criminal. Pull it off the wall, and so you're gonna do like a situation like this, to where it can be floating no matter what your house is. I know you can float a sofa. Even if you have to float 2 chairs, you're gonna try to get this shape. Pull it off the walls. Pull it off the walls, whatever you...
Oh, pull it off the walls. Yeah, like in those big fucking American houses that you have, that I don't. If you pull it off the wall, it's in the middle of the fucking room and everyone's tripping over it.
have to do to get it off the walls.
Okay. What is the latest trend in fabrics?
Oh, good one. We're seeing a lot of old lady floral, which I'm here for. The Liberty prints, which are the small scale floral, is very hot, and then the big bold flowers are really hot, along with a lot of mid-century modern. Mid-century modern is just not going anywhere. It's still here and pretty. Everything's pretty now. We've kind of moved away from the white, gray, cold, and everything is a lot more textural, a lot more interesting, a lot more vibey. So
That might be the last one right there.
should a house have a theme? Do all rooms need to match? Absolutely not. I like styles and get bored. Me too.
No, that isn't all of them. You liked my question. My question's there. Why are you not answering my question? Because you've jumped around and poked your nose in where it wasn't needed, and where she would have answered every question, you've gone, oh no, ask that one, answer this one, answer that. So now you've missed people. Well done, Lisa.
My husband always makes a joke, you better not go blind because you won't be able to find his way around my house. I constantly rearrange in my house. You will not come to my house twice and have it be the same. And you should too. Crave change. Get some new energy flowing.
Yeah.
And so should a house have a theme? Your house should have a theme if you want it to have a theme. No, the answer is no, it shouldn't have a theme.
The theme should be all things you love.
That's the theme. That is the theme. People do theme rooms, and a lot of designers think it's not good, but I, however, think it's fun. If you want to have a Greek theater room, then do the best Greek theater room you can do. If you're going to do a tropical dining room, have it be an over-the-top tropical dining room. But it shouldn't be the whole house. Pick select little areas, and again, if you love it, it's all going to go together. That sounds easier than it is. I will say, stay away from two competing color palettes. Like, I have rich, saturated color in my home. Lisa's black and white, and then you have like a pastel. So stick in your lane, okay? If that makes sense.
I think too, a lot of what really makes your person's home beautiful is when it looks like they do in a way, and you've done it little bit by little bit. What is the word? You've not called curated. You curated it.
You've curated it. My home and Lisa's home are both getting very curated.
Yes.
They're never done. They're a work in progress. They're living, growing, changing. You're never done.
Yeah.
And unless you are, and then you are. But if you care about design and you care about your aesthetic and your environment, it's an ongoing thing. I mean, just enjoy the process of it. So not everything's going to work. If it doesn't work, so what? Either get rid of it and rebuy it, or stash it in the garage. Yeah, try it.
I had a whole closet full of stuff that we were picking
Oh,
up.
yeah.
That I just went away. And then like my horse lamp that I've had forever. Like, not everybody would like that lamp, but I do. So
I like it too.
we had it there, just all things that kind of mean something to you.
I think we've got them all.
What do you think? This is something that held me back for a long time is, how do you feel about, say, a mom that has younger children, like picking the art? Because a lot of people don't want to pick anything. Like, I probably wouldn't have picked that Bridget art or something if I was,
I think got little kids like the house. I am
feeling more like your house should be more for them or for Drew. Is it something that kind of evolves?
It's
It
not-
kind of has with me.
You wouldn't have wanted that back.
Yeah.
You were in a different headspace. But yes, I totally see what you're saying. Like, your house and my house really aren't kid friendly. They're more of our age.
Yeah.
And so I do think that's
It's kind of like, now I'm the queen of the house, and
she can have.
Weren't you always the queen of the house?
yeah.
And so I do think that's
It's kind of like, now I'm the queen of the house, and
she can have the way she say.
yeah.
The back when the kids, it was more.
Yeah, it kind of like my tree back then was a big gaudy tree with all of their stuff they made. Now I kind of want to curate it.
Tree. Yeah, that's where we're at. Thank you for the questions. Right? I think we've got them all.
Yeah, well, did you want to give any of your best tips? Like, you had some. I know one of the best things she's helped me with is, one, to spend money on things I would have never spent money on. Like, she'll tell me to get something, and I'm like, oh, $3,000. And she said, you would spend that in a minute on a handbag. And I don't think that's there. It's stressful. And then it's so rewarding because it sparks joy every day, multiple times a day, whereas a handbag wouldn't. She's gotten me to invest in things I never would have, like lamps
Lighting and art.
and lighting and art. Lighting big. Like, I've gone bigger than ever. And it makes, that's what really gives you the luxe high-end vibe, I think, is the scale.
Oh, you want a luxe high-end vibe for your house so that everyone that walks in it feels belittled by you because everything's so expensive. Fuck off.
Of your art.
The scale of your art. And also, when you're at a store, any store, wherever you're at, you're not trying to find art that matches your decor. You're finding art that you love. Your art does not and should not match your decor. Your art should be things that you love that automatically work because everything in your house is what you love. This is probably sounding too oversimplified, but if you put it into practice, you'll see how that evolves. Don't match your art to your house. Match your art to your love.
Yeah.
Okay, what are some other things that a lot of people ask me? Rug size is important. Paint colors, don't get crazy. Art, buy it because you love it, not because it matches. In fact, it's bad if it matches. I don't want it to match.
Yeah. You don't want to look like a furniture store.
And the first question was the best question. Where to put your money? Put your money in upholstery, lighting, and art.
Yes.
That's it. Tables come and go. Trinkets, blankets, pillows,
Even rugs.
even rugs come and go. But buy those hero pieces. The hero pieces are going to be the upholstery, the lighting, and the art. We're still working on her lighting, and we're going to ball it out.
Yeah.
Open concept lighting is even more important. A lot of people have open concept homes then your lighting's really important if you do. And she has an open concept.
Okay, what about, because I'm thinking of real life things that happen to me, when you want something,
Me.
but like I have to kind of be patient with John sometimes.
I know. It's
Like-
a negotiation.
Yeah.
And dealing with couples a lot, I've kind of gotten good at being the middle. It's compromise.
Yeah.
It's compromise. You're not going to get everything you want. And so
And you have to be patient. Like she wanted me to paint that wall immediately, and it took John
it took a while.
a couple years.
And he just popped up and he said, okay, I'm ready to paint the wall. And we're like, you are? Yeah.
I think it's because he wanted that bigger TV.
Oh.
And he was going to take the TV down anyway. And then he figured, oh, I might as well paint the wall.
Whatever. We got it always something. Yeah, we got the wall. But yeah, you're going to compromise. But if you really, really, really believe that you're right, then do what you got to do, girls.
She did not say that. Okay. One thing I remember from my video, somebody asked about how to get your bed.
Oh, what did she say? Did she say something sexual? God forbid she'd say something sexual when you go around with your tits hanging out and pictures of people's fucking lady gardens. Why are you so fucking demure when somebody else wants to say something?
Bedding to look designer. What do you
Okay.
think about bedding?
Okay, I haven't.
She loves bedding.
I love that. Lily's too. Okay, the industry secret is to use two duvets inside one duvet cover. Okay, that's how you get that's what Pottery Barn does. That's how they get that fluffy bedding. And bedding's kind of trendy because we went from having so many decorative pillows lining almost half the bed in various sizes coming down. That's out. What's in now is more of a clean look with the pillows laying flat down, not up, and then a bolster.
Kind of the mid-century, but even.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. So beds are made kind of simple nowadays. That's what's in. Even bedspreads are coming back. Remember bedspreads from when we were little? They go all the way to the floor. They're even coming back. And so pay attention to the trends. I like a simple bed. I have a simple bed. Lisa has a simple bed. We both have fur comforters from Amazon. They're fabulous.
And she's the one that got me into the printed sheets, like for Christmas and all show days. It is fun.
It's
Like
like
every time you get in the bed,
Yeah.
a little burst of happiness.
Except you know what? I figured out that don't get polka dot because I keep thinking it's a bug. I don't know how many times when I've had on polka dot sheets, I'm like, okay, it's just the polka dot. But printed sheets are so much fun, and they come in every price point.
And I like fancy pillowcases too. Like today, I put on leopard pillowcases.
They looked really good. And iron them too. They're cotton iron because they do that. I know, but I do iron my pillowcases because it gives that extra little.
It does. Okay, I might have to do.
Yeah,
or at least
just a little starch. Just a little. No, not steam. You have to get the iron. It's.
Ooh, I have to look for that thing.
I know.
Oh my gosh. Okay, girls.
It's.
Ooh, I have to look for that thing.
I know.
Oh my gosh. Okay, girls. Thank you for Thank you for your questions. Oh,
Fucking clueless. Clueless! Well, we got to the end. Who fucking rah? And I will see you in the next one.